It's not just a game, it's a competitive sport. A new brand of athlete. Get ready. The 2006 MLG Pro Circuit season is about to begin.
What happened? Right now, bring it home.
Over the course of the next 7 weeks, we'll be following the Boost Mobile Major League Gaming Pro Circuit on its 7-city tour in search of the nation's top 4-player Halo 2 team. All of this leading up to the national championship. Today, that long journey begins at the New Jersey Meadowlands, home of the 2006 MLG season open. Thousands of spectators and gamers have gathered to take part in the largest, most recognized, and star-studded professional video game league in the world, the Boost Mobile MLG Pro Circuit. Welcome, everybody. I'm Ben Holderness. Over the next 7 weeks, you're going to witness a new breed of athlete with superior hand-eye coordination and lightning-quick reflexes going head-to-head in 4-man Halo 2 teams. These fierce competitors will be battling for over $250,000 in cash prizes, not to mention the ultimate prize in gaming today, the Boost Mobile MLG Pro Circuit National Championship. Now, each tournament lasts 3 days, with only the best advancing to the finals, which take place right behind me on the main stage at the end of the 3rd day. All season long, we'll be joined by our pro gaming expert, Sundance DiGiovanni, who's on the floor right now. And Sundance, how far this league has come in the last few years?
3 years ago, it was 80 players carrying their own TVs. Now it's 144 teams. Thousands of competitors and millions of dollars are at stake. The world of competitive gaming, there's nowhere better to be than at MLG. The best players in the world are here to see how they stack up. Are you ready to check it out?
Coming into the season, the top-ranked team is Final Boss.
That's the team.
The 2-time defending champs have lost only once in 2 years and are looking for a three-peat. They are led by the MLG's first superstar, Walshy.
Every event I go to, I can't walk 10 feet without signing an autograph or taking a picture, so.
And the Ogre Twins, the most dominant killing tandem on the circuit.
I think what makes me so successful as a Slayer is just my team behind me.
All that, not a wise decision.
Standing in their way is the strategically sound #2 ranked Straight Rippin'.
Get out, Walk! Get out!
Led by T-Squared, whose deadly combination of persona and pure ability always keeps Straight Rippin' near the top.
People may think they're, neighborhood heroes or whatever, think they can hang with me. You won't be able to.
Give it up, baby!
The #3 ranked team is made up of all high schoolers. Team Carbon, whose tremendous skill is often overshadowed by their tremendous showmanship.
I can guarantee we're having the most fun out there.
Hey, Zion's good game, baby. No, seriously. But not really.
They are led by one of the most vocal pros on tour,
Gandhi. He's relentless.
Why do you play this game? T2, look at me! Look at me, T2!
He'll just say whatever it takes to get in your head.
Define, come here! Come here, boy!
#4, Exit Wounds, led by Zios, whose cutthroat, business-first attitude has earned him a reputation for putting his paychecks before his teammates.
People see me as an intense competitor that takes it seriously, and so a lot of people are driven off by that.
Right now! Guys, watch the ball!
All these teams are driven to succeed, but they all know that walking away with the championship this season will not be easy. Should any of these top teams stumble, talented others are waiting in the wings. Teams such as EX, Shook One Gaming,
Tito's going nuts! I'm coming! Woo!
and Storm Ventures
Help Dave now, over my name, 2 of them in front of Nate.
are just a few who believe this is their year. MLG teams play Halo 2 on the Xbox in 3 different game types. Capture the Flag, where the objective is to steal the opponent's flag and return it safely to your home base. Team Slayer, where it's all about the kills, and the first team to reach 50 wins it. And finally, Team Ball, Halo 2's version of Keep Away, where the objective is to hang on to the skull-shaped oddball for 5 minutes.
At the end of each tournament, teams receive points based on how they finish. For example, first place, that's 2,000 points. Second place, 1,600. Third place, 1,400, so on and so forth. At the end of the regular season, all the points are added up, and that will determine the all-important seeding in the playoffs, which start in New York City and culminate in Las Vegas at the National Championship.
Over 140 teams entered this tournament, but only 32 of them made it to the professional bracket. Based on rankings from last season, the top 16 teams earned the coveted pro status, which gave them a bye and put them directly into the pro bracket. However, for the other 16 teams, the road was not nearly as easy. In a grueling 36-hour stretch, these amateur teams battled it out, hoping to earn one of the remaining spots in the professional bracket. Now, by the time the pro bracket began late on day 2, over 1,500 hours of Halo 2 had been played. From here on out, teams play for more than just pride. They play for their paychecks as well. Every tournament is double elimination, so you lose once and you fall from the winner's bracket down to the loser's bracket. You lose twice, you go home. It's that simple.
And over the past 2 days, 575 competitors have tested their skills, their strategies, and their teamwork in hopes of making it to the Week 1 championship. However, at the end of day 3, only 3 teams remain. Final Boss, Straight Rippin', and Carbon. How'd they get here?
Well, the first big match of the pro bracket was in round 4 between rivals Carbon and Straight Rippin'. From the start, Carbon tried to take Straight Rippin's heads out of the match.
Good job, T-Squared. You're real good. I got him. Real good.
But Straight Rippin' wasn't phased,
Only good at free-for-all, strong side. Only good at free-for-all. No.
beating Carbon 2-1 and capture the flag.
Keep it up, keep it up.
Following the loss, Carbon's confidence collapsed,
Good job, Johnny.
and Straight Rippin' swept the best-of-5 series 3 games to nothing. That loss sent Carbon to the loser's bracket, and Straight Rippin' moved on to the winner's bracket finals. Top seed Final Boss steamrolled the competition on their way to the winner's bracket finals, where they met Straight Rippin', who quickly gained a 2-1 lead over Final Boss. Ogre 1's 51 kills helped Final Boss win the 4th game in sudden death and square the match at 2. Then Final Boss easily took the 5th game, sending them to the championship match. So, the question is, who will Final Boss face in the Week 1 championship? Number 2 ranked Straight Rippin' or the 3rd ranked Team Carbon? Coming up, Carbon and Straight Rippin' battle to see who will play in the Week 1 championship. Plus, Gandhi gives us a trick to staying alive in the heat of battle.
The Boost Mobile Major League Gaming Pro Circuit. Powered by Xbox.
Welcome back to the Boost Mobile MLG Pro Circuit. Hundreds of competitors are here at the New Jersey Meadowlands taking part in this 3-day event, the largest of its kind in the world, and the first of 7 this season. Up on the Boost Mobile main stage, that's where the action is. Time for the Losers Bracket Finals. Number 2, Straight Rippin' versus number 3, Team Carbon. Straight leads the series 4-0. They've played 1 game already here in the finals. The red team will be Straight Rippin'. The team captain is 21-year-old Fallacy from California, but T-Squared from Jupiter, Florida is their emotional leader. He's been on the cover of the Wall Street Journal, and he's got his own gaming website that provides lessons on Halo 2. The blue team's Carbon, made up of a bunch of teenagers. The captain is 17-year-old Shockwave. Then there's Gandhi from Virginia, and you'll no doubt hear from him a lot. He's very vocal. So as these 2 teams are warming up for their first main stage matchup of the MLG regular season, you take a look at some great individual players from across the country, but how do they stack up as teams, Sundance?
Well, Straight Rippin's a tremendous team. They've got 2 bona fide superstars in T-Squared and Fonzie. Those guys can really just take control of a match. Now, Defy's a new addition, along with Fallacy as a support player, so you don't know really how this new team's going to gel, but on paper, they look great. Team Carbon's all about amazing individual skill. Karma and Strongside, terrific players, as well as Shockwave and Gandhi. The question is, are they old enough and mature enough to really pull it together?
And two different styles of play. Straight ripping, slow pace. Team Carbon, faster. It's like night and day.
Our style of play is very fast-paced. It seems to a lot of teams that we're just running around. They don't understand sometimes why we're in certain positions. But for us, there's always a method. There's always like an objective what we're trying to do.
We like to just shoot, and if we get no shields, retreat. And so if we can slow it down so that they're not getting us when we're retreating, then we're going to have the advantage because our teammates can help.
Now, so far in the losers bracket finals, one game's been played and it's been all straight ripping. They currently lead 4-0 in the match. Now, the first team to win 6 games moves on to face final boss in the Week 1 championship. Game 2 of the losers bracket finals is Team Slayer on Ivory Tower. Team Slayer is the fastest game type on the circuit. Bullets firing in every direction, whizzing around, and kills add up quickly. The first team with 50 kills wins. So Sundance, in this matchup, what should we look for?
Teams will battle for map positioning and control of the power weapons. The map's Ivory Tower. It's a multi-level structure featuring 3 power weapons and 1 power-up. The sword, which is under the waterfall on the bottom level, the rocket, which is right above it, and the sniper rifle, which is up top. The only power-up is the overshield, which boosts your shield for 45 seconds, which allows you to run around doing more damage than you would normally because you can't be killed so easily. Look for teams to position themselves to battle for control at the top of the map. From here, they can protect each other and double-team their opponents. Also, the team that controls the power weapon should score kills quickly and take map control in a hurry.
In this match, the red team is straight ripping and the blue team is Carbon. Easy way to remember it. The higher seeded team is always decked out in red. And we are underway and we're on board with Fonzie, who's out of the gate fast.
Yeah, watch for Fonzie to make a push towards the sniper rifle up on top.
Making his way up top. Sniper rifle's up there, shotguns nearby. Sprinkling a couple of grenades here.
Gotta lay down a little covering fire. That looks like he's gonna get up there. It's already gone, so he's gonna go hunting.
There's the shotgun, there's Gandhi, and bye-bye Gandhi.
Nasty, he just snuck right up there and took it from him.
Fonzie's still moving. This is an inordinate amount of motion early on in the Slayer game.
Yeah, the fact that he gets him with the second shot there, that was nice. Gandhi again goes down. He's made his way around the entire map. Let's take a look here. He starts out, takes care of Karma, picks up the shotgun, sees the sniper's gone, but oh, surprise, Gandhi takes it from him, and now he's on the back wall after a quick second kill of Gandhi. Now he's set up to cover all of his teammates as they make their way across the map.
And we're back on board with Fonzie. We're tied at 4 right now. Remember, first to 50 wins. He's got the sniper rifle. He's kind of poking at the guys.
Yeah, you're going to see them come after him because, of course, Cartman's going to try and take that sniper rifle out of his hand. One shot to the head is an instant kill, so that's a weapon you don't want out there flowing around, especially in Fonzie's hands.
Of these power weapons, is the snipe the most important one?
Well, again, the sniper rifle allows you to lay down covering fire from across the map with a one-shot kill. Oh, there's an example. Strongside taken down. So if you know how to use the sniper rifle well, it can be dangerous. In somebody's hands who's not an expert, it's not going to necessarily be that dangerous.
9-6 lead for straight until Fonzie ends his streak. Great run, though, by Fonzie.
Shockwave comes up here. It's not the prettiest kill, but it's effective. Gets that sniper rifle out of Fonzie's hands. He's got to feel good about that.
Back wall, back wall.
Back wall, see, calling out again.
He says, re-snipe, we're on board now with Strongside. You heard him yelling there, and assassinating T-Square at the top of the overshield ramp.
Here he goes, nice lunge there. Now the sword is dangerous because if you've got it in close range combat in your back pocket, there's absolutely nothing you can do to defend against it if it's used properly.
Carbon's taking the lead, they're up 2. Thanks in part to this guy, Strongside, another slaying. And you see Strongside out in the open a lot with that sword, trying to get some kills, but leaving him susceptible to just about everyone who wants that sword. There's an example, he's done.
Yeah, that shotgun just took him out. See, he gets the kills, but again, you might want to play a little bit more peekaboo here and hold on to that a little bit longer. If Straight goes on a run with that sword, that's not a smart play.
Nonetheless, Carbon with the lead, that man on the right, the team captain. They call him Shockwave.
Shockwave moving towards OS. That's 45 seconds of increased shield, so he can go on a little bit of a charge here because he can take more damage than normal.
You can tell by the glow, that's the overshield, and that's what he's got. He's on his way down to look for some power weapons.
Nice. T2 goes down with the beat down there. He's up. He's going to get rockets. Let's see what he does here.
First shot, a miss. And he makes up for it with a beatdown. But with the rocket, you don't want to miss too many times. Got to be accurate.
Oh, second miss there. Oh, the trifecta. 3 rockets, 1 beatdown kill. Not a good ratio right there from Shockwave.
Waiting for his respawn. Not a good place to respawn here. He's triple teamed and
The whole team turned this shot at me.
Hey, look, he can't believe it. Shockwave spawns in fire there.
is that luck? How do you know when you're going to respawn?
The spawn system's mostly random, but there are only so many spawn points on the map, so sometimes it just works against you. There's nothing you can do.
4-0. And 17-17 in this particular game. We're back on board with Fonzie. They're trying to control the top.
Again, Fonzie trying to make his way around. Up by the sniper. Good teamwork there. Now these guys have been playing together forever. They know how to key off of each other's moves, and that's because after 2 years of being on the same team, you can almost predict where the other player is going to be. Oh, nice sword lunge right there. That was sweet.
And he's on a killing spree. That's 5 kills in a row.
Great run, as you said. Again, looking up, not looking down, and the shotgun just
shouldn't
takes
look
him
up
down.
when there's a guy with a gun nearby, right?
There's somebody with a shotgun in your stomach. You might want to pay attention to him.
Let's get on board with Defy, who's the new kid on the block, straight ripping down 1.
Defy, new to the team. And we were talking about that chemistry and teamwork a moment ago between Fallacy and Fonzie. Oh, that lunge, that's going to help.
Getting double teamed at this point, and Defy knocked out and loses the sword. But a nice respawn, top overshield ramp. He can get some protection if he makes his way down the ramp.
Yep, you see the overshield there. Let's see if he grabs the right way. No, it looks like he's going to bait Karma in. Nicely done.
Now he's got it. You see the glow.
See, he waited there. If you just grab the overshield too quickly, sometimes it works against you because you don't have that advantage for as long. You want to wait until you have to engage somebody to grab it if you can.
Now Defy looking to make his way in near the rockets. He's going to need some cover fire here.
He's got the OS, so if they can set up and he can get rockets, he might be able to do some real damage here.
You see the cover fire above, and that waterfall's good news. You know it's under there.
Yep, rocket launcher waiting for him. Nobody even took a shot at him.
Shockwave not as accurate with this thing. Defy
Nice
a lot
there,
more
Gandhi.
accurate.
Strong side, no, don't go through that window. Strong side, he's waiting. Defy's just picking it up here. Let's see what they do. They're going on a bit of a run.
With the rocket and a 30-26 lead, 20 kills away from locking this up.
This could be the turning point in the game if he can take advantage of those rockets he's got left. Oh, Karma just got blown to bits there. He didn't even see it coming.
Karma losing his sword as well.
Watch this. Karma comes around the turn, sword in his back pocket, does him no good. Defy just takes him out there. Defy picks up the OS after baiting Karma, takes him out, makes his way across to the open area in the middle to get the rockets, comes out, terrific double kill right there on Gandhi and Strongside. Then he slides down, waits for Karma, and boom. Now you got the sword sitting there. He can pick it up or he can leave it for a teammate.
But he's not picking it up right now. Why?
Well, it's a good idea to leave it there sometimes because you don't want to have all the power weapons. If I get taken out and I'm carrying all the candy, it's just open season for the other team.
Bottom shotties. Under the stairs.
Again, he's going up by snipe now. This is just crazy. He could have everything on his team right there. They've already got the rocket launcher and sword locked down.
And with the battle rifle, it's a killing spree officially, 5 in a row.
Now he's got the snipe. He's a dangerous man here because he's got the sniper and the rocket launcher.
Moving back up to flank behind Carbon, help out his team.
Trying to control up top. Teammates down on that side is going to go over by OS. And there's that sword that he was protecting so well before. I'm telling you right now, Defy is definitely earning his stripes. Oh, what a shot through the smoke. Did you see that? He just takes a blind shot and kills him up. Finishes the kill there.
40-32, straight ripping, 10 points away. Carbon now within 6.
Another kill right there. See, he's got this sword sitting right in front of him again. Rocket launcher, sword, snipe. He can do whatever he wants right here.
It's funny, we've been talking about T-Squared being the emotional leader of this team, but the guys coming up big now are Fonzie and Defy especially.
Well, that's the thing about being a top-tier team. You can see Defy's controlling all the power weapons right here for straight ripping. T2 might not have a great game right here, but as long as Defy stands up, they're going to be just fine.
Carbon down 9 now. What do you do to get back in the game here?
You got to play smart. You have to wait until you can make a run on some of those weapons and control some of those points. If you just charge in, you're sitting duck. Defy here right now is on a run. I think he's going to try and end it right here.
Back with the sniper.
Oh,
And look out!
Nothing you can do there. That was just mean.
The
Oh,
beat
headshot
down.
right there.
One kill
Ridiculous.
away.
Oh my, did you see that double kill? Defy stands up and says, I've arrived. He just played that game like a man playing against boys. That was amazing.
The match was close until Defy took over the power weapons. You see there's some dissension among the ranks there in Carbon.
They want to know why it's so hard. Well, it's hard because Defy just owned you.
Taking a look at some stats, Fonzie was nasty. 17 to 7 with 4 assists.
You expect that from Fonzie, but Defy again gets the play of the game with this double kill with the Rockets. I'm sorry, anybody who said he didn't belong on this team was just proven wrong in a heartbeat. Watch this first kill. This is gorgeous. Gandhi, no chance. Sorry. Splash Jam. A strong side. You want to come through the window, play peekaboo? I don't think so, baby. See you later.
It's really not fair with the Rocket.
Defy just tore them up right there. I don't know what to say other than I'm sorry.
Coming up, one of these teams will be eliminated. The other will face Final Boss and the most respected player on the MLG circuit. Keep it locked.
This is the Gandhi hop. If you're in an intense battle and you're down a shot, one of the best ways to stay alive is by jumping and crouching. To do the jump and crouch right, press A and hit the left joystick down. This causes you to turn into a small ball and it's harder to hit your head. Press A and hit the left joystick down. If you pull this off right, you may win the battle even though you're down a shot.
To learn more about this MLG Pro, as well as other Halo 2 tricks and tips, go to MLGpro.com. More MLG action is on the way. Welcome back to the Boost Mobile MLG Pro Circuit. You are looking at Walshy and Ogre 1 of top-seeded Final Boss. They've already earned a spot in the championship final. They will play the winner between Carbon and Straight Rippin'. Walshy's on top of the world right now. The 22-year-old David Walsh from Grand Rapids, Michigan, made $70,000 playing video games last year. This year, he signed a multi-year $1 million contract. But there's more to Walshy than just video games.
This is where I spend about 45, 50 hours a week. Gaming is evolving now. We figured there should be a culinary night out there for gamers. It's pronounced Canetto. It's a revolution of different kinds. What is there out there for gamers that isn't nerdy? You want something that you can wear and, not be a total nerds. Just seeing people wear a company that I'm a part of, it's just amazing. I'd like this to be like the Hurley of video gaming. Hurley is the skateboarders, but Canetto is the video gamers. Just trying to be entrepreneurs. I'd like to see this, nationally recognized. They're competitions. I don't really consider them sports. I mean, we're both professionals in their different aspects, like professional athletes, they have the physical finesse that, like a poker player myself doesn't have. On the other hand, we all have like dedication, skill, talent. We make a living doing this. So just breaking the stereotypes, like everyone assumes that, whoever games just sitting in the house all day and just plays video games. It's totally the opposite. Our team actually took second in the state Division I for wrestling. I was also regional champion for tennis. People assume all gamers just sit around all day, but it's not true.
So you're excited to be on TV?
Yeah, I guess I'll believe it when I see it. Been looking at houses lately. I think this is the one. Gonna show some of my friends, see what they think, and let's go check it out. I can just imagine myself hanging out with some friends over there, just setting it up. It's gonna be the girl spot back here for sure. Hot tub out here. Do it up. Owning your own property, especially at my age, it's gonna be real sweet. Definitely gonna be the game room. Black lights. Yeah. Yep. Bunch of my gaming posters. Hopefully can, maybe set up something respectable for my checks and trophies.
I think this house has a garage too for all the cars you win.
All my friends, they don't really play Halo.
We got the girl calling.
Which one? Which one called you?
I have my Halo work and friends.
All right, guys, here's to Walshy.
I am very excited and proud of him. And he said, I don't know how long this ride's going to be. I know I'm not going to be, nor do I believe I want to be a pro gamer all my life, but he says, I know I'm going to find the path of what I want to do by doing this. You never know how long the ride's going to be. So you better enjoy it and you better make some good sound decisions while you're on it. And he's doing that.
3! And there's a proud mom. Mary Walsh is here in New Jersey to cheer on her son. We will see Walshy, of course, play a little later on in the championship match. Back on the main stage, Straight Rippin'. versus Carbon in the losers bracket finals. Coming off a dominating win on Team Slayer on Ivory Tower, Team Straight Rippin' is up 5 games to nothing and 1 game away from sweeping their rival, Team Carbon. Game 3 of the losers bracket finals is Capture the Flag on Sanctuary. The objective of Capture the Flag is to steal the opponent's flag and return it to your home base. On the map Sanctuary, the first team to capture their opponent's flag 3 times gets the win.
Barely 2 minutes into the game, Straight Rippin', led by T Squared, locks down the middle of the map. Carbon trapped inside their base and constantly on respawn, while Straight Rippin's objective mastermind Fonzie aggressively pursues the flag, scoring not 1, not 2, but all 3 of Straight Rippin's flag caps. By game's end, Carbon never lays a finger on Straight Rippin's flag. T Squared gets 21 kills and only 10 deaths, and Straight Rippin wins the game 3-0.
So behind huge play from Fonzie, Straight Rippin' sweeps Carbon, takes the match 6 games to nothing. And checking out the brackets now, 142 teams are gone, and we are down to only 2 of them. Final Boss and Straight Rippin'. When we come back, it's Final Boss versus Straight Rippin' in your Week 1 championship. The week started with 144 teams, each battling for the right to fight on the MLG main stage. For many, their dreams were quickly shot down, beat down, and sniped. However, for 2 teams, the quest of the Week 1 championship remains alive. Final Boss, led by MLG superstar Walshy, and Straight Rippin', led by Fonzie and T Squared. The winners bracket final, Straight Rippin' gun their way to a 2-1 lead. But Final Boss stormed back, winning the last 2 games and taking the match.
Finish it!
Now it's time for a rematch. Who will walk away with the crown?
Good finish!
Walshy and Final Boss, or T Squared and Straight Rippin'? The battle for Week 1 glory begins right now. And welcome to a packed house at the Meadowlands, the Boost Mobile MLG Pro Circuit Week 1 Championship. Our first look at Final Boss, and they are awesome, Sundance.
They are awesome indeed. Led by team captain Walshy, who's 22 years old from Michigan. He's been a pro gamer since 2004. Of course, you got the Ogre twins, Tom and Dan Ryan. They are the ultimate slayers, meaning they kill everything in sight. And then arguably the best support player in the entire league, Ryan Sayin Danford from Cary, North Carolina.
We've already seen the blue team. It's Straight Rippin'. The captain is Fallacy, but really, you know, the heart and soul lies in the guy we've talked about, T Squared.
T Squared, we're going to see if he can step it up here for this final match here. We've also got Fonzie, of course, and the new guy, Defy. Let's see if he can take the bright lights one more time.
Yeah, these 2 teams met earlier in the winner bracket final. They carried that score into this match. As it stands now, Final Boss 3 games to 2 lead, and the first team to win 6 games takes the Week 1 championship, meaning Straight has to win 4 of these games.
That's right, and that's why they can't lose this next game and really think they have a chance here. They go down 4-2. There's not much of a shot against a team like Final Boss. They're just too strong. But you win this and tie it up at 3s, and it's pretty much anybody's match.
We see him warming up right now. We already know about Straight Rippin'. Let's talk some more about Final Boss. I mean, they entered the tournament ranked #1. Sundance, why are they the best team out there?
Well, take a look at those 2 guys on the left right there, the Ogre twins. They are by far the most dominant slaying duo on the circuit. With them on your team, you've basically got a huge head start on anybody else. And then there's a guy in the middle. We're looking at Walshy right now as he sets up strats for his team. There are very few people as dedicated to winning as Walshy is. He will do whatever it takes, and he's the master of one of the most unique playing styles out there, which makes him a beast in up-close and personal combat.
The first game of the championship match is Capture the Flag on the map Warlock. The objective of Capture the Flag is to steal the opponent's flag and return it to your home base. On Warlock, the first team to capture their opponent's flag 5 times gets the win.
The championship begins, and from the start, Final Boss, led by team captain Walshy, proves why they are the most dominant team on the MLG Pro Circuit. The first to score is Walshy, sparked by tough defense and strong flag running skills.
Nice job, nice job.
And 8 minutes into the game, Final Boss has a 3-1 lead. The Straight Rippin' does not go down without a fight. With all 3 of his teammates dead, Fonzie makes a smart objective play. Straight ties the score at 3-3. In the end, Straight Rippin' has no answers on how to stop Walshy and the Claw. While others hold their controllers like this and use thumbs, Walshy uses his index finger or trigger finger, so he can both control his body and fire simultaneously. His unique controller technique leads to 5 flag steals. Walshy scores the 4th cap, and his 23 assists help seal the victory for Final Boss.
So, behind Walshy, Final Boss takes a 4-2 lead in the championship match and are just 2 games away from claiming the Week 1 crown. Coming up, will Walshy's quick trigger put an end to Straight Rippin's championship hopes?
Split seconds, the difference between living and dying.
Or will T-Square take aim and rock Final Boss off their game?
It's my job to swing. I don't do that, we usually don't win.
You'll find out when we come back.
Next time, the Boost Mobile MLG Pro Circuit moves to Dallas, Texas. Check your local listings.
Welcome back to the Boost Mobile MLG Pro Circuit. We are in the championship match here at the New Jersey Meadowlands. Final Boss has a 4-2 lead in the match and are just 2 wins away from claiming the Week 1 crown. Game 2 of the championship is Team Slayer on Lockout. Now, this is not one of Final Boss's strongest game types, and it may prove to be the perfect opportunity for Straight Rippin to come in and take advantage.
Team Slayer on Lockout is not one of our team's favorite game types. It's hard to charge because there's only a few ways to get over to each base, and it's really hard to set up pushes or anything to either side of the map, so it tends to turn into like a standoff. If you don't have the sniper rifle, you can't really do much.
To avoid that standoff, look for teams to battle for control of the sniper rifle and set up their defenses at the battle rifle, otherwise known as the BR tower. This power weapon offers a possible 1-shot kill, so kills can rack up in a hurry. And in a game Team Slayer, kills are all that matter. Look for the team with a sniper to guard it with the sword, while enemies are picked off and pinned down from across the map.
Top-seeded Final Boss, they are decked in crimson, Straight Rippin. They're in blue. It's Team Slayer, and we are underway. On board with T-Squared. Oh, he gets a terrific spawn. He's right by the sniper, so the best sniper on Straight Rippin gets the gun early.
That's right. Now he's making his way over to BR tower. Look for Straight Rippin to do the classic setup here. Support from below with the sword guy. Guy in the library.
Early 2-0 lead for Straight. You see him taking out the barrels. Why is that?
Well, you know, you don't want to get blown up from behind. Now again, this is the classic setup. Straight Rippin so far is executing it perfectly. They've got somebody in the window of the library, somebody beneath BR, somebody out on the arm. And of course, in the back is T2 with that sniper rifle.
At the helm, the ideal spot for sniping on the map. And he's taking a look. There for Ogre 1, but he misses him.
So far, not necessarily the most accurate shots from T2.
Trouble long range. Now he's in the library. That's a short range shooting spot. And what? Guess he doesn't need the scope.
Ogre 2 goes down with the no scope. No scopes are incredibly difficult to hit because the sniper rifle is such an accurate weapon.
T-Square's got protection. He snipes Sand from behind. They're up 6-3.
Walshy, third victim. Now again, we talked about that no scope a second ago. The whole point of the sniper rifle is it's a long range weapon. Up close and personal, it's deadly, but incredibly hard to hit those shots.
Now the team clearing his path, and looks like T-Square's headed back up to the BR.
They're set up really well right here. Let's see if they can take advantage of it.
9-5, Straight Rippin with an early lead. Of course, the tide can turn if you lose that sniper rifle. Trying to protect himself now.
I lost snipe.
Just poked out there. Bit of a mistake by T-Squared right there. A little too aggressive. Let's see if Final Boss can capitalize. Ogre 1 was missed on that shot. Now he's making his way across the map. You know what he wants. He can smell a sniper rifle.
Taking out Defy.
What a shot. Challenging Defy snipe. Wins pretty easily right there.
Just like that, he's got the sniper. Last shot against T-Squared on top battle rifle, but assassinated from behind by Fallacy. Still a noble charge.
Big play by Fallacy. Now we got Defy on top of snipe. Let's see if he can hold it here. Coming across, they're trying to get that BR tower secured. Nice jumping shot on Ogre 1. Did you see that? That was crazy through the window. Oh, he's taken out, but he sticks Walshy as he goes down. That was gorgeous.
15-13, Straight Rippin with the lead. Defy respawns, and here comes Walshy. Again, you have the feeling he's somewhere nearby.
Defy doing a great job so far, definitely holding his own. He just took care of Walshy. Oh,
but not that
comes
time.
Back with a BXR. This is why Walshy is so dangerous. Up close and personal, he will take your face. Jumps over, B to smack, X to cancel, right trigger to shoot. You're dead. Forget about it.
Well, she's showing that claw grip, how that could certainly work out for the better. Now let's go on board with Ogre 2. He's called Ogre 2 because he's the younger of the Ogre twins, but he's younger only by about 3 minutes. That doesn't seem fair.
Well, you know, they seem to work it out with their balanced team play. They don't seem to hold it against each other.
Another BXR, 180.
Oh, that was sick. Defy just has no chance today. He's getting worked over close range.
And take a look at the score. Final boss right back in it.
They're never out of it. They are never out of it. You need to put them to bed early if you want a chance. They are just too good at teamwork and slaying. You want to make sure you don't give them a chance.
There's the sniper spawn. And final boss takes the lead 24-23.
Ogre 2 just escaped from T-Squared. You might not have seen it because it was coming up from behind, but this is amazing. Watch this right here. Ogre 1 and Ogre 2 were talking about their teamwork. T-Squared has an opportunity to save Snipe, keep it out of the hands of final boss, but Ogre 1 saves Ogre 2.
This is from Ogre 1's standpoint.
Across the map.
Looking after little bro.
This is teamwork.
From hundreds of feet away.
This is why they're the scariest duo on the circuit.
Here's T-Squared's standpoint. He was so close and bam, he's done.
Had no clue what happened. How'd that happen to me? Ogre's just a scary duo.
All right, back to Ogre 2. He's positioning the library now with the sniper. Nice shot, a headshot on Fonzie there.
Oh, fallacy.
Another headshot on Fallacy.
This is something you just don't get to see all the time. It's one of the best snipers in the game, just picking people off like it's a shooting range.
Looking across the map now.
He's just patiently waiting. Look at him, not even being touched. Another kill there, killing spree.
And 3 snipes from long range by Ogre 2.
Boom, first one on Fonzie right there. Goes back to the elbow, sets up. Peekaboo, see you later, Fallacy. Should have just stayed down right there. And then again, it's Fonzie one more time going up top by snipe. 2 shots in him, he's down.
You saw T-Square set up early on the BR tower. Now Final Boss has control.
Final Boss has a slightly different approach here. You can see how they're set, but I think they could go on a run.
Let's go on board now with Fallacy of Straight Rippin'.
Straight Rippin' wants to have a shot here. They've got to get the tower back.
You saw him take out Walshy with the grenade. And now he's charging Sand. Shotguns him.
Fallacy is being incredibly aggressive right here.
Look at Straight Rippin' now, only down 4. And Fallacy somehow getting through all this unscathed.
3 huge kills in a row by Fallacy. Fallacy has just single-handedly taken back the BR tower. This is huge. This gives his team a chance. They are back in the game here.
And he's got Ogre 2 sniper and Straight Rippin' now only down 1.
That was a huge killing spree for Fallacy as he single-handedly took that maneuver over.
Tie ball game now, and Straight Rippin' goes into the lead, all thanks to this guy.
I'll tell you, a lot of people don't give Fallacy the credit he deserves. That was him on his own right there.
Fallacy grew up in Palo Alto along with Fonzie, who we saw as the hero of our earlier game. Both of these guys have the opportunity to really change the tide.
Fallacy right here seems like he puts all of his concerns out of his mind and just focuses on the task at hand, which is taking back the BR tower. As you see, he does it all by himself, killing 4 guys in the middle of it.
Killing spree.
Defy was the hero of the earlier match we saw with Carbon. Let's go on board with him, tied up at 33. And you see a lot of power weapons just laying around, including the sword, and Defy's got it.
Let's see if this helps Defy's close game. Remember earlier on, he wasn't faring too well.
You hear someone say Saiyan's coming up.
Second level BR.
Final boss with a 2. Now only a 1 point. Now a quick tie. It's 37-36. Defy in control of the sword.
Defy's just waiting.
This is sort of the standoff we heard Ogre 2 talking about earlier on.
They're waiting. They've got to wait for the sniper rifle to respawn before they can really make a push. Oh, very good. Nice piece of the sword right there.
40-38. This has a chance to get ugly. 41-39. Straight Rippin' only 9 kills
right
away.
Here, oh!
What happened there?
Walshy comes across and just saves it right there. Takes the sword. Let's see what Walshy does with it.
On board with Walshy, he just took the sword and took Defy out. And now we're tied up all of a sudden.
They're making a move. They're taking back the tower here. This was a huge play by Walshy. The fact that he was able to come over and save his teammate and take the sword is just massive. Whoa, look at that. Defy can't win against him. They think they learned to stay away from him. He's just on a tear.
When it's all done, Final Boss only 4 kills away. How did this happen? We'll take a look from Walshy's point of view as Defy is about ready to slay someone.
Ogre 1 sitting there, sitting duck for defying the sword. Ogre 1 bends down here, lets Walshy put a few shots in him, and together they're able to take the sword right out of his hands. That is a huge clutch play right there.
Look at this, Sundance. It's the first team to 50, and both teams are absolutely racing toward that number right now. We're on board with Ogre 2. 1, 2, he's chucking a lot of grenades in there, trying to flush somebody out.
Got somebody under glass right there.
Who is that?
I think it might be Defy chasing him in the green. We'll find out in a second here.
Defy is down.
Get back here, Defy!
This game is so close right here. The next couple of kills are going to make the difference because Straight Rippin's just got to hold him off.
On board with Ogre 1, 1 point away. Can he get the kill? He's throwing grenades. He's taking shots. No! Ogre 1 dropped down. Still 49-47. A respawn.
Oh, one shot. T-squared taken out. Oh.
Final boss.
For a better spawn. That's rough.
50-48, that game could have gone either way, but it went Final Boss's way. They lead 5-2.
You see right here, T2's got enough to worry about. He's got an ogre crawling on him, and then another one respawns, and with one shot from across the map, ends it. Because he knows from looking at his brother's screen exactly where T-squared is.
Does he even have to look at his screen? Did they say that identical twins just know where the other one is all the time?
I don't know. That creeps me out a little bit. I'd rather think that he's looking at screens and doing a good job there.
You know what else should creep you out is that the 2 Ogre twins combined for 29 kills and only 20 deaths. So they're tough to beat when that happens.
If you're playing a Team Slayer game against Final Boss and see the Ogres up there with sniper rifles, you don't have much of a shot, but Ogre 2 just went sick in that game.
Final Boss now leads 5-2, only 1 win away from the Week 1 championship. Stick around, more MLG action is on the way. Also popular on the MLG Pro Circuit is the free-for-all 1v1 Halo tournament. This week, Team Carbon's own Karma avenged an early loss to Killer N by eliminating him in the championship match 2-1. Congrats to Karma, the MLG Week 1 free-for-all champion. To check out more action or to see how you can take part in an MLG event, go to MLGpro.com.
The Boost Mobile Major League Gaming Pro Circuit. Powered by Xbox.
Welcome back to the MLG Pro Circuit Week 1 Championship. Following Straight Rippin's second close defeat in as many games, they are down 5-2. Now, the first of 6 wins, but Straight Rippin completely fell apart in Game 3. The final game of the championship match was Team Ball, Halo 2's version of Keep Away, where the first team to hold the skull-shaped oddball for 5 minutes gets the win. But Sundance, this game wasn't even close from the get-go.
Ultimately, this game came down to Final Boss's ability to control the map mid-ship. Once Final Boss took over the pink tower, Straight Rippin had no chance.
All that!
Most of the damage came from Ogre 1, who registered a disgusting 43 kills.
Come on up, baby! We need to stop them. We need to win this game.
With Straight Rippin on constant respawn, Final Boss showed amazing team balance, just like they have this entire match.
Big 3 needs to die.
3 players carry the oddball for over 1:20 apiece.
It's ending, guys.
You hear him say it's ending, guys. That's because Final Boss wins Team Ball 5 minutes into Straight Rippin's 3 minutes, 25 seconds, and becomes the MLG Pro Circuit Season Open champion. Now, at the end of Week 1, let's take a look at the standings. With the win, Final Boss has 2,000 points, followed by Straight Rippin's 1,600, Team Carbon's 1,400, and rounding out the top 4, Exit Wounds with 1,200 points. Now each tournament, Scion is selecting a Player of the Week. This award is offered to the emerging pro who shows tremendous individual improvement. At the end of each season, one of these guys will be declared the Scion Player of the Year, and get this, they'll walk away with a brand new Scion. This tournament, the Scion Player of the Week is Ghostiyami. He placed top 8 in Professional Free-For-All Tournament, and his team, EX, placed top 5 in Pro 4v4 Halo.
Next time on the MLG Pro Circuit.
Can Final Boss repeat, or will a new team rise to the occasion? Plus, you'll meet one of the most talented, revered, and hated gamers on the MLG circuit.